Welcome to the Sleep Stories channel by UZZ. I am delighted to share a new story with you. Before we begin, please take a deep breath and relax your body. Then, find the most comfortable position for yourself and get ready to soar into the universe of stories. In a tranquil village nestled far from the hustle and bustle of the world, Mr. and Mrs. Hippo led a serene existence. Their greatest pleasure lay in savoring a variety of delicacies. However, their massive size and appetite often meant they could gulp down tasty morsels in a single bite, leaving them frustrated and feeling unable to truly relish the joys of fine dining. One day, a mysterious cloaked black cat merchant arrived in the village, bringing with him two types of magical pills, a blue one for shrinking and a red one for restoration. The black cat merchant showcased the miraculous effects of these pills, astonishing everyone present. Mr. and Mrs. Hippo were particularly intrigued by these magical pills, believing they might just be the perfect solution to their long-standing dilemma. Thus, they purchased both types, hoping to shrink their bodies to enjoy more food. Upon returning home, they eagerly swallowed the blue shrinking pills. As dizziness washed over them, they were amazed to find themselves shrunk to the size of dragonflies. Excited by this transformation, they embarked on a culinary adventure. Their first stop was the dining table, where the food now seemed like vast mountains. Mr. and Mrs. Hippo joyfully tumbled on a loaf of bread, savoring an unprecedented level of fun. They leaped through a forest of fruits, experiencing adventures like never before. As time went on, not only did Mr. and Mrs. Hippo enjoy a variety of foods, but they also discovered that this experience enriched their lives in new and interesting ways. When night fell and they returned to their original size, their hearts were filled with happiness and contentment. This extraordinary journey made Mr. and Mrs. Hippo realized that life's pleasures stem not only from material satisfaction but also from a love of life and the pursuit of beauty. They learned to cherish every experience, big or small, as each brought its own form of joy. From then on, laughter and joy filled Mr. and Mrs. Hippo's lives. Their story spread throughout the village, becoming a warm and beautiful legend. Whenever someone mentioned their adventure, they were touched by the hippo's love for life and their culinary pursuits. The story of Mr. and Mrs. Hippo teaches us that happiness doesn't always come from material wealth. It's also derived from a passion for life and the pursuit of beautiful things. Finding joy in life, cherishing every moment, and filling our days with laughter is the true essence of happiness.